Hey kids, Professor Marbles here. Today we're going to learn about water vapor using a pyometer. Wrong. Using a pyrometer.
One more time, that's wrong again.
Psychrometer.
Yes.
Yes. To the lab.
To the lab.
Science! Dance. Oh, yeah! All right, we're in the lab and we've got everything we need. This is a pretty self-contained science experiment, not something you could really do at home unless you have this exact type of setup. What we've got are two thermometers. One of them has this little sock on the bottom of it. So this one's gonna be like wet and cold, and the other one is not. Some might call that a control.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, but...
What do you think about that?
Professor, you should totally check out this gnarly weather system. That's what happens when hot and cold air start to mix.
Yeah, that's water vapor. That cloud's got riz. On to the actual experiment. So we have these two, and what we're gonna do is spin them around a little loop-de-loop for 30 seconds or so, and we're gonna measure the two different temperatures, compare them, and our little chart's gonna tell us all about dew point.
Dew point is the temperature to which air must be cooled in order to reach saturation. The higher the dew point, the more moisture there is in the air.
3, 2, 1, go. You don't think that's where Mountain Dew comes from, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
I hope so.
You know, Professor Sprinkles, bruh, Mountain Dew is soda. It's not actual dew. You're getting no health benefits from it. It's just sugar.
You can't undo what's been mountain done.
I'm from the beach, not the mountains. I can't speak to that.
What do you got?
Oh, we're done?
I think so.
Yeah, I wasn't planning it.
We're chilling at 19 on the one and like 20, 23, 25?
I was at, yeah, 25.
25. Then 6. So we do the difference of those two is our top thing. So
I'll point up here while you're pointing.
sure. So 6 along the top for our wet bulb depression.
I got it.
Then going down to, what was it, 25? 25. For whatever reason, this goes by multiples of 2. So we have 24 and 26. So the middle of that is like
25.
15. No, on the thing.
Oh, okay.
It goes 14 for 24, and then for 26 it goes to 16.5. So like half of that is what, like 15.15, 15.25. Editor Josh can do the math.
But he's already had the one thing on here where I'm pointing at.
Close enough.
All right.
Weather's not an exact science. I can count on numerous fingers how many times my weatherman's been wrong. Oh boy, I'm starting to hate that sound.
Well, you know, weather is a pretty specific science, even though you may not think it's always accurate, because there can be lots of variations throughout the day based on temperature and the air pressure. All of that changes by the minute, by the hour. So if you think your weatherman is wrong, it's just because things are always in flux.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Dang. You know who's the best weatherman? Jim Cantor. Here's a picture of Jim. Look at him doing that thing he does. Man, oh man.
Copyrighted for that?
Nope.
Yeah.
Right. Well, like any good science, we got to do it 3 times. You want to do it a couple more?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Let's wet it again, fresh wet, and then no.
Not like that, fresh wet.
No, this says to use
Oh, like-
distilled
like
water,
distilled
which we
water.
did before. It's over there.
I got it.
Okay.
It's just gonna be the magic of edit team.
Congrats, you did it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
You wanna count for me?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, you gotta have your PPE on. Oh, yeah.
You know, that's looking pretty saturated over there. And you know what happens when the air becomes saturated with water?
What happens?
We get rain!
This guy cries. Science. Alrighty, 20, 25. 5 and 25. That's gonna put us at 17. So that means that the dew point will be 17 degrees Celsius.
Which is how many degrees of Fahrenheit really quick?
I know the answer to that one, Professor.
Let her rip.
To get something in Celsius, you have to multiply that number by 1.8 and then add it to 32.
Which is 62.6.
62.6.
I'm bad at decimals. You're good at decimals.
This weather girl is pretty good. That's pretty cool. So now I have a better understanding. This also tells us that we can figure out relative humidity.
How do we do that?
We use the same numbers.
Okay.
We have this fancy chart that'll
So I should
show
start
us.
spinning?
Yeah, you want to do it one more time?
I'm going. I'm already going.
Alrighty, let her rip. There he goes.
Play, 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 let it rip.
All right, what do you got? About 20, spot on there. And 25 again. Sure. 5 and 25. 63. That would mean that if those weather conditions were happening, that the relative humidity would be 63%. That's a lot. Oh,
Well, where I live, Professor, it gets pretty humid there because I live in a coastal area. That's how I can catch all those sweet waves, and it's usually pretty high humidity.
sweet waves, bro. You ever been surfing?
I've been land surfing.
How'd that go?
Not well. I've only done it once.
Surf's up, dude.
All right, well, that was a really cool experiment to learn about dew point and humidity. What's this? What is this doing behind? Why do we even have this? Oh, and there's a hello.
Hey
and
guys!
And now she's
How's
here.
it hanging?
Excuse me, what?
Thanks for helping us out. While you're here, do you want to help us do the outro?
Sure.
Alrighty. Remember to always look for the science around you.
And we'll see you in the next experiment.